Namaste, yogis. Welcome to your practice. This morning, we're just going to focus on peace. So, this is peaceful yoga, gentle flow, strengthening, mindful yoga. We'll go ahead and start placing our hands on our belly. We can take a big inhale. When we inhale, we imagine our belly is a balloon. So we blow up that balloon as big as we can. And then we hold it for just a moment at the top, like you're pinching the balloon. Sorry about that. I'm going to go back to my disclaimer. This is live. This is my home practice. And so distractions happen. That's okay. Things happen just like they do in life. It's not about the distraction. It's just about how we get through that moment. So continue on. Thank you for your patience. So we'll take that deep breath and then we hold it at the top for just a minute, like as if you pinched that balloon. And then when we let the air out, as if you let all the air completely out of the balloon, we release. So our stomach, when we breathe in, will expand and then deflate. So let's go ahead, hands on belly, sitting tall through the crown of the head. Inhale. So our stomachs expand. Hold that breath. And then when we exhale it all completely out. So we should feel our hands rising and then coming belly towards spine. Next, we're going to put our hands right here on the bottom of our rib cage. So let's go ahead. We'll take that deep breath, fill up the balloon once again, and then our hands will rise. Hold it for just a moment, and then release all the air out completely. And then we'll put our hands here on the top of the chest. Take that big inhale all the way to the top. Hold it. And then let all the air out. Okay. So let's take just some regular breaths now, connecting to our breath. Inhale deeply, slowly. We can exhale out the mouth audibly. Let's take another giant breath. Inhale deeply, slowly, and audibly exhale. One more. Inhale deeply, slowly, peacefully. Exhale. So our focus will be cultivating peace today and concentrating upon peace. As we begin our practice, we'll come to hands and knees. And we'll begin some cat-cows. So we'll go ahead, arch our back, drop our head, drop our tail. Cat pose, like a scared cat. Inhale, cow. Head and tail come up, spine drops. Exhale, inhale. Continue more on your own time. Begin to get in touch with that peace that's there waiting inside of each one of us. Back to neutral spine. Walk your hands a little bit forward. We'll take some full body circles. So we're going to bend the elbows clockwise direction, lower down and lift. Lower down and lift. So when we begin to surround our senses with peaceful things, peaceful sights, peaceful sounds, peaceful tastes, peaceful thoughts begin to come. And we try to focus upon those. Treating our body peacefully. Our thoughts begin to follow what the physical body is doing. Go ahead and put your knees to the edge of the mat and sit back into your child's pose. Walk the fingers up a little bit. Let's fill up that balloon again. Take a giant and inhale. The rib cage expands. And then exhale out the mouth audibly. This child's pose is available to you throughout the entire practice. We're going to walk back, standing on our knees. Let's begin. We can put our hands on our hips and put the right foot in front of us, right foot on the mat, knee bent. Hands extend, lift. Go ahead and grab the wrist. Your left hand grabs the right wrist and then pull gently down, opening up the right side body. Center, and then switch wrists and pull the other way. Opening up the left side body here. Back to center. Walk the foot up a little bit. Straighten the leg. Put the foot down. Bend the knee. And back. Bend the right knee. And back. Warming up the body slowly, peacefully. Bend and back. And then we'll go ahead and switch legs. Bring the left leg forward, foot on the mat. Stand tall. Inhale, arms come up. And let's go ahead and grab onto the right wrist. Inhale. And pull it open, opening up the side body on the right. Inhale, center. Switch positions. Exhale, left. Left opens, pull to the right. Inhale, center. We'll do one more repetition, switch. Inhale, pull. Up. And the other side. And up. Hands come to the mat. Walk your foot forward a little bit. Straighten that leg. Just feel the tension in the upper thigh. The body will get warm as we continue our practice. Foot comes back down. We open, forward, and release. Forward, release it back. A few more of these. Okay, let's come back. Two hands and two knees, hands and knees. Tuck your toes, walk your hands up just a little bit. Press your hips up to the sky. Downward facing dog. The downward dog is an inverted V shape with our body. The body's just warming up. Calves might be tight. Calves don't want to reach to the mat, and that's okay. The heels don't come to the mat yet. So I can begin to pedal out my dog. I can step on my tippy toes up high. Begin to drop my knees down towards the mat, hover them. And then lifting from the hips, rise. And let the heels fall down closer to the mat. Chest draws near thighs here. Take a big, peaceful inhale. Centering this practice around peace. Peace within myself. Extending my peace to the world. Look forward and begin to walk your feet up to the top of the mat. And we'll come standing with hands at heart center. We'll go through our sun salutation practice. Release the hands. Inhale. Cross the thumbs. Slight bend in the back. And then exhale, fold forward. Hands come down to the mat. Draw your right leg back. Now you can choose. You can have knee on mat in the lunge, or you can have a straight leg lunge. Your choice. 2 hands on the mat. Both feet draw back and lift hips, downward facing dog. Inhale to plank. Two choices here. You can drop the knees and roll the body to get down to the mat. Throughout your practice, you can use knees, hips, belly, ribs, or you can chaturanga. Slow, steady, hug the body with the elbows and lower your body down. Inhale, no pressure in the hands, using the spine. Come up to cobra. Head and neck and chest lift. Now we press into the mat, lift from the arms and then the hips, downward facing dog. Look between the hands, step the right foot, then the left follows. Inhale, rise. Hands at heart center. And we repeat again. Release and rise. Different cross of the thumbs. Small arch in the back. And exhale, fold forward. Left foot draws back. Either knee to the mat or straight back, low lunge. Right shin is vertical. Pressing into the mat, 2 feet behind me. Downward facing dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, drop to knees, hips, belly, ribs, or chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. You can take a little bit higher cobra if you want. Push into the mat. Downward facing dog. Look between the hands. Step the left foot and then the right. Inhale, rise. Hands come back to heart center. Release and rise. Exhale, fold forward. Right leg draws back, low lunge. Left leg follows, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. You can put more pressure in the hands if you'd like. More of a bend in the back. Low or high cobra, your choice. Exhale, downward facing dog. Look between the hands, right foot steps, then the left. Inhale and rise. Hands gently at heart center. Release and rise. Exhale, fold forward. Left leg draws back, low lunge, your choice. Downward facing dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Look between the hands, left this time, then the right. Inhale and rise. Hands at heart center. We're going to try to connect breath and body. We do the last round of sun salutations, warming up the entire body, connecting to our breath. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, right foot draws back, low lunge. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right foot steps up. And then 2 feet, inhale and rise. Hands to the heart center. Release and inhale, rise. Exhale, fold forward. Left draws back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, step the left. Exhale the right. Inhale, back to heart center. Take a moment to recenter yourself. Catch your breath. We'll come together at the center of our mats. Feeling grounded in our mountain pose. Take a moment to catch your breath again. Root the four corners of the feet to the mat. Feel strong, feel grounded. Extending through the spine. Equal weight on both sides of my feet. If you want to take a moment to close the eyes and feel the peace that's all around you, radiating from the inside. We become what we focus on. So if we focus on peace, we cultivate it. The peace starts with me at home, and it grows outward. Okay, let's go ahead and we're going to cross into a chair with a figure 4 here. So we're going to I lifted my right leg and I crossed it over my left knee. I'm going to begin to sit into my invisible chair. Hands can come to heart center. Steadying my breath, fixing the gaze in front of me, one specific point. And begin to slowly come out of the pose gently. 2 feet on the mat. Let's repeat on the other side. Use your left leg, cross it over the right. Figure 4, stance. And feel free to stay here if this feels good. We're always listening to our body's signals. And we give the body what it needs. Sit gently into the chair. Drawing those long inhales and those long exhales to help me steady the body. Gently come out of the figure 4 pose. Okay, great job. We'll try a Garudasana, eagle pose. This time, we're going to use our right leg and cross it over the left. We're going to gently, some people can tuck that foot under. Sometimes we're different on both sides. So as we sit down into this pose, it's like we're crossing our legs and we're sitting in an invisible chair. Arms come in front of us. We're going to do the opposite arm on top. So my left, if my right crossed on the legs, then my left goes on top, make an X with your arms. Left on top of right. Then begin to turn the palms so they face together, so they clasp or they touch. Lift your elbows parallel to the floor. Eagle pose. You can use that foot to anchor you. Slowly come out. And we'll repeat it on the other side. So whatever leg you crossed, use the opposite. This time I'm going to cross my left over my right. This one seems to be able to tuck in the back for some reason. I'm going to cross the arms. Whoa. Cross the arms. This time right crosses over left. And then palms clasp. Slowly come out of this. Inhale and exhale slowly. Catch your breath. And let's open up our legs to a giant wide-legged position. Open your arms to make a star pose with your body. Inhale deeply in your star pose. And then exhale, we're going to fold forward. So hands come together. And we'll just fold forward. Wide-legged forward fold. And just let the body rest. Let gravity pull you down. Tapping into that peace and tranquility that's always inside of me. No matter what storm may be going on, what kind of distress I might have in this present moment, I can breathe and I can remember that there's peace. Press into the hands. Spine straight. Spine parallel to the floor. Extend through the crown of the head. Keep your right hand planted. Lift and inhale the left. Twisting, opening to the left. And I exhale and I bring that left. Keep the momentum. Inhale right. And 2 hands down. Go ahead and drop the body back down. Gravity pulls me towards the earth. I can hold on to opposite elbows. Fill up the balloon. Inhale and exhale. Release it all. If I choose, I can put the hands behind my back, clasp them, and bring them behind me. And let the gravity of the hands pull me closer down to the earth. And release. Hands come down. Palms on the earth. Knees can bend. I'm going to squat down just a little bit. Hands come to knees and I come up. Tilt my heels inward. Push out on the knees. Inhale. Let's see if I can lift my arms here into a goddess pose. Back into that star. Release the hands. Come together. We're going to drop down to our knees. And after that, I'll take a child's pose. This child's pose is available to you throughout the entire practice. On to hands and knees. We'll push into a plank position. Okay, I'm going to spin onto the heels, open up to the front. And then I'm going to take the left foot and trace it inward. So I'm coming in to a side plank modification. My front arm happens to be my left, opens and lifts. I'm using that foot to anchor me down. Try not to sink into the bottom hip, my right hip. Try to create a straight line. Push the hip up towards the sky. Side plank modification. Hands come to the mat. Open up the body. Pedal the feet out. Stretch back a little bit into a dog. But my feet are very close together. Push back in to plank. Let's drop the knees and come to a child's pose again. Planks are strong poses. They build strength in our body. They create heat. Side planks can be challenging. It's good to challenge my body, but not overdo it. Okay, we're going to spin the heels the opposite direction as before. I can move my base arm, my base hand more centered. Lift the opposite hand. In this case, it's my right. And I'm going to draw my right foot in so it's able to balance my body. Press the bottom hip up. And back down to the mat. Feet are close together. Pedal them out. Push the hips up. Come to your downward facing dog. Lift the right leg back. Square the hips. Bring the right leg to the chest. And step it through. Spin the left heel down. Inhale. Open up. Straight spine. Warrior two. Front leg is bent. Shin is straight. Gaze over my right hand. Inhale, reverse the warrior. Exhale, elbow comes down. Extended side angle. Left arm spins overhead. Inhale, back to warrior two. You should be able to gently smile throughout any yoga pose. And let's go ahead and frame the foot, hands to the sides of the right foot. Back to my downward facing dog. Now stay here in your down dog or take your vinyasa. We'll meet in down dog, your choice. If you want to take the vinyasa, inhale plank. Exhale chaturanga. Inhale cobra. Tuck toes, exhale downward facing dog. We're here at downward dog together. Left foot comes up, inhale. You're going to bend the knee, bring the knee towards chest, step it through. Spin the right heel down. Inhale. Open up the body. Warrior two. There's a slight tilting in of the back foot. Back leg is straight. Release the back arm down. And gently lift the front arm. Opening up, reverse warrior. Elbow to knee. Inhale, spin that back arm up. Extended side angle. 2 hands, opposite sides of the foot. Spin that heel up. Back into my downward dog. Stay here in your dog or take that last vinyasa. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. And we're going to do one last side plank challenge. Begin to bring your right hand towards the center. Spin those heels back behind you. Now this time you can cross the foot in front of you and lift and stay here. Or you can have 2 feet to the side plank. If you want to extend the side plank, you can lift the foot up. If you want even more, you grab the toe and lift that leg. And then gently come out. 2 hands back to plank. We're going to take a little quick rest in child's pose. Catch our breath. And we can come back and try that again. Plank position. Left hand in front. Spin those heels back. Draw in the foot for the modification. Or put 2 feet, stack those feet. Or separate them into a fallen star. Or reach for the toe. Grab the toe. Gently come out. Back down, plank. And back down. All the way, actually, we're just going to roll our body. So I have my knees, hips, belly, ribs. All the way down. All the way down. Hands come to the sides. Catch my breath. Kick my feet to my bottom. Reach for the left. Reach for the right. Press into the feet and lift. Lift the head. Lift the chest. Bow pose. And relax back down to the mat. All the way down. This should feel really good. Kick my feet to my bottom. Reach for the left. Reach for the right. Press into the feet. Inhale. And release. All the way down. Hands under shoulders. Press your body back. And we're going to come to a seated pose. Seated pose is called Dandasana. Let's take our forward fold here. Inhale. And then gently forward fold over your legs. Hold the body. Let the breath and gravity get you closer to the legs. Don't force anything. Walk your feet, rock your hands back. Let's come back down all the way. Knees are up. Roll your back down. I can touch the tips of my fingers to the heels. Knees together. A little bit, a few inches apart is okay. Inhale, lift the pelvis. Press into the mat with the heart, bridge pose. Take one more deeper inhale, push, lift, and then exhale, release to the mat. Okay, let's hold on to our knees and let's just do some rotations, massaging the sacrum, clockwise directions. And you could try some reverse. And go ahead and hug those knees in. Keep the knees together. Goal post your arms. Goal post, they say cactus arms. Bring them out to the sides, bend the elbows. And then go ahead and release your knees to the left. Just let the body fall. Back to center. And go ahead and gently release them to the other side. Gentle twist. And back to center. Grab onto the toes or the edges of the feet, whatever feels better for you. You can stretch those feet up. You can do happy baby here. You can do happy ninja baby if you want to straighten one leg. Sometimes that feels good. And then the other one. I'm going to bring my legs to my head for one last stretch towards my head. And then I'm just going to send the legs down. Getting ready for my Shavasana pose, the last pose, the resting pose. Feet flop open. Shoulders are away from my ears. Hands are faced upward. Breathing in deeply. Exhale audibly. I scan the entire body for any last areas of tension, starting with the toes. Stepping in, moving up through the shins and through the thighs. Noticing if there's any tension in the legs, releasing that tension. Moving on to the pelvis and the chest. And going to the fingertips and the hands, the forearms, the upper arms and the shoulders. Releasing all tension from the body. Going up through the neck, through the face. Releasing all tension. Noticing if there are any thoughts. Noticing if there's more space now between the thoughts. Either way, I can just let the thoughts go. I don't need to grab onto them or judge them. And just let them go back by. Smile at them. Not take any of them too seriously. And stay in this pose for as long as I need. Restoring and revitalizing peace in my body, peace in my mind, peace in the earth. So stay in Shavasana as long as you need. 5 minutes or more is a great idea. I want to thank you so much for practicing with me today. The light in me recognizes and honors the light within each and every one of you. Namaste, yogis.